So guys, I'm Uncle Vince, and today we're going to be doing something kind of interesting that I just came up with all of a sudden. I was like, hey, I was never alive when the company AMC was still around, but like, their cars have always made me like feel like, wow, I wish AMC was still around. I'm very good at explaining things, aren't I? Anyways, I was gone again because my damn house flooded. Well, not really, just a little bit. Just made all the carpet like damp and shit, and I had to move everything, and then I had to reset it up, and then my internet stopped working, and a lot of things. So anyways, here we are, and the first vehicle we're gonna make in this video is the 2021 AMC Pacer, and the Pacer was kind of their most like famous, or well, one of the most famous or infamous, if you will, cars. People hated it because they thought it was ugly. I, for one, thought it was fucking beautiful. Well, not beautiful. I just thought it was cool. They're fucking cool. Anyways, so this video is just rebuilding AMC cars as if they were built today. So we're taking the original cars, the original AMC cars from back in the day, and we're bringing them into the modern era, and taking into account that design languages would probably change, and styles would change, designers would change, and I'm gonna try to like take their like kind of slightly quirky like vibe into these modern cars. Okay, let's go. So this is the Pacer, and like I said earlier, the Pacer is just a compact like hatch, even though it didn't have a hatch. Actually, it did have a hatch. The Gremlin, we're not gonna do the Gremlin because I think the Gremlin, like naming a car the Gremlin is kind of a bad idea. So I'm just gonna say they completely dropped the Gremlin from the lineup, and all they left for compact vehicles was the Pacer. And that makes a lot of sense because the Pacer and the Gremlin were kind of fighting themselves in their own market. A company fighting each other in their own segments. So they dropped the Gremlin, and we just got the Pacer. And back then, the Pacer was powered by an inline 6. I think there was it's the same engine they put in the old Jeeps, because Jeep was owned by AMC. So realistically nowadays, it'll just be a 4-cylinder, just a cheap 4-cylinder, probably maybe like a 1.8, pretty square, because it doesn't really need too much torque, it doesn't need too much power, too much RPMs. It just needs a pretty alright engine, like in general, so 1.8. And it's gonna be an overhead cam. Actually, this is 2021, it's gonna be a dual overhead cam. I'm not really good at making new vehicles, but I felt like since I love AMC so much, why not? And then it's not gonna be turbo, it's gonna be NA, which maybe AMC nowadays would have done that. Maybe I'll think about it when I finalize this car, because they were kind of interesting with the things they did back in the day. So they might have done a turbo carb if they're still around. And it's gonna be running on 95, which is premium gas, which is just like normal gas that everyone buys for their cars anyways. And then it has to be like kind of economical, because that's one thing, that's one of the good things people remember about AMC, is that they were kind of thinking about the economy or economical cars before everybody else was. So let's take a look at this. 111 horsepower. We probably need a little bit more than that. Probably a lot more than that. It's kind of slow. Kind of really slow, actually. So let's see what we can do with this engine. There are no problems there. But we can definitely up the compression, I'm assuming, yeah. Kind of a lot. That's probably going to get us closer to the horsepower I'm looking at. I think I'm looking at like 150 horsepower, maybe 145. There's 116. That did not move that much at all. But we'll do VVT. Since I feel like Dodge and AMC back in the day were kind of a thing, since, Mopar, Chrysler, those guys, they own Jeep now. So maybe AMC in this other timeline would be owned by Chrysler. So that's why I'm saying VVT, because that's a big thing that Dodge Chrysler engines did. Like the V6, the 3.6 liter Pentastar was like one of the first American engines to have VVT, if I'm right. I'm not sure about that though. Anyways, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, engine building. Headers, I don't really want tubular headers. We can definitely make that a little bit bigger. We now have 122 horsepower. Good reliability. That's good. And that's the thing people don't like about AMC. They're like, oh, they're crappy cars. They didn't have any money. Well, man, honestly, they did their best with the money they had. And if they had money like Ford and GM and Chrysler back in the day, they would be the best, 100%. And this is coming for someone who's loved Ford all their life. Like, my dream cars are all Mustangs and stuff. Like, my two biggest dream... I'm not even looking what I'm doing. But my two biggest dream cars is a 2014 Mustang GT500 and some old Mustang. I don't know about the year. I just want, like, a old one with a 289. Or maybe a 351. You know, just old Mustang. 120... we might have to turbocharge this. Let's do it. Let's single turbo it. We gotta lower the compressione a little bit more, though. There we go. 180 horsepower. Is this the Pacer Sprint? Wait, was it called the Sprint? I don't know. That's kind of a lot of horsepower. I don't know if we need that much. So we can definitely bring this down with cam profile and make it more reliable. And we can change this over to a fuel economy preset. Whoa. 138 horsepower? Yeah, that's about right. And it's a kind of interesting power curve. We got a lot of torque when you're coming up. So that's good. That's kind of what you need in a car like this. And all this looks pretty well. You know, 77% reliability. I don't know what that really means, but that's pretty good. And 29% fuel efficiency. And I don't really know how that like translates into miles per gallon, but we'll figure it out in a second here. And now we're on to like the body. And since the Pacer was kind of a smaller hatch, I picked this body, which is like the closest like American-ish styled body I could find, even though this definitely looks like a mix between a Hyundai, kind of little bit of Scion back here. It's obviously like a Japanese or Asian car, but whatever. And I'm gonna have to make it look more like a Pacer somehow. We need more windows. More windows. I'll figure it out. That is weird. I don't like that at all. Give it a little bit of a bumper. Anyways, we're not gonna even design it yet. We're gonna go through here. And it's obviously gonna be a front wheel drive. Maybe an advanced automatic. Like again, I'm playing into that in this timeline that AMC is owned by Chrysler. Or they're like loosely related to Chrysler, like they borrow parts from them sometimes. And we can have like the advanced automatic 7 from the V6 Challengers. Or, you know, that transmission family that Chrysler uses. Oh, my brain's like shutting down. I don't know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean? Like it's an automatic that you can like put into the side and it's like manual, not manual. Yeah, that. And it says it's gonna go 142. Nice. And we're gonna have a little bit of overdrive. I think 7th gear here is gonna be like complete overdrive. Open diff. Radial, medium compound tires. You know, those actually kind of look fine to me. 215s. And then after that, it's gonna be a vented disc in the front, 1 piston, and a vented disc 1 piston in the back. Something like that. Maybe that's gonna work. I don't know. We can always fix it later. And then no convertible, 5 seats, standard interior. The best power steering, all of this stuff, and standard 10s for safety. Ooh, and then for springs, I think we're just gonna kind of go like middle of the road where it kind of does everything pretty all right, like air, like the air suspension. So I'll do that. And then twin tube, and then after that, we just got passive sway bars. And there we go. Holy shit, 40 miles to the gallon? Damn, what are you, a Prius? That means it's gonna get more. It actually means it's gonna get more. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. Because it says it right here. 40 miles to the gallon. And if we go right here, 70 miles to the gallon at... Wow. That is... Whoa. In 6th gear at 43, you're getting 72.4 miles to the gallon. Dude, that is so good. I'm so proud of myself. $37,000 for this? I mean, maybe this is like a more upmarket like sedan or hatch. I'm maybe like a fuck are they called? I don't know. Upmarket hatchback. I'm trying to think of one. I mean, it's like a Ford Focus RS price. So I don't know about that one. Might be a little too much. Kind of spending a lot of money here. I mean, you do get like 70 miles to the gallon. So California people would pay for that. Anyways, I'm gonna go design this and try my best to make this look like a possible AMC vehicle. Alright, I'll be right back. And alright, here is the 2021 AMC Pacer Sprint. And how long was I building this for? Long enough. Definitely long enough. So yeah. Definitely building this long enough. Anyways. Yeah. We got vents that probably do nothing since this car only has like 139 horsepower. And we got a gigantic grill, and half of it is even real. See, like that, this grill doesn't go anywhere. Only this part down here. And Michigan plates, because the new AMC headquarters is in Detroit. And generic wheels. I didn't really know what to do on the side, so I kind of put like these little fins on there, and it kind of looks all right. And then other than that, the back is just weird. I like it though. It looks super good. It doesn't really look like a Pacer at all, but I try to do like a more horizontal design on the front, the back, because that's what the Pacer did. The Pacer back in the day had a more horizontal like light setup in the back, and the front had more of a up and down vertical one. And I didn't really know how to like mix the two and make it look all right, but I think this came out pretty well. And I did kind of a little bit of an interior, you know, giant screen, because all cars have giant screens now. Little gear selector in a circle. And yeah, the interior is there. All right, on to the next vehicle. All right, and so one of my favorite AMC vehicles has to be early 80s, late 70s AMC Eagle, because it was basically just like a station wagon, like an everyday like soccer mom station wagon, but it was four-wheel drive, and that's sick. And with the popularity of crossovers right now, I feel like they would turn the Eagle, they would put the Eagle name onto a crossover. So that's what we're building now, a crossover. And a crossover is basically just a normal car. So I'm just going to build a normal car that's taller. And since this one is going to be four-wheel drive, it's going to be longitudinal. And then everything else is really just the same for a car. And it's going to have a V6. I'm going to kind of base this off like the Pentastar, which I was talking about earlier. The Chrysler Dodge Pentastar. It's a 3.6 liter. And I'm pretty familiar with this engine because I had a V6 Challenger. I had a 2016 SXT. And, you know, they're actually really good cars. I don't know about them being muscle cars because they're not. It's just a family car that's slightly fast. And I don't know why people seem to have actually, I don't even know. What block material is it? I think it was fully aluminum. Or it could have been... I swear there's aluminum going on. I like how it's just like, oh yeah, I'm very familiar with this engine. I don't even know what it's made out of. I really never did anything to that engine. It was just an engine, man. I mean, it's a good engine. They're more reliable. Well, back in the day, they were more reliable than the V6s were more reliable than the 5.7 that came in the standard RTs. Because like the 5.7 was something was up with it. They were not that good. I'm gonna do double reverse flow. 210 horsepower. I kind of want like 250. And that would be pretty good. Oh wow, this is shooting up. Because 250 seems like it'll be really good for kind of balancing like gas mileage and power. Because the V6 Challengers, they kind of wanted a little bit more power than you know, gas mileage. Because, you know, people are still buying a Challenger. It still looks like a Challenger. People who don't know it's a V6 are like, oh damn, that thing must be fast. And so they want it to be at least a little bit fast. At least that's what I'm assuming. Oh, there we go. We just do headers. Or we just do one bump up in, never mind. That didn't work. Headers. And now, we, have our engine. That's basically close enough to what I wanted to do. Wow. V6. Let's see what it sounds like. It's going to sound like any other V6. Alright, cool. And then for the body style, I think we're gonna go with like this one kind of thing. Yeah, something like that. Something longer. Something longer and less like maybe this one. Yeah, that one. Kind of looks like a bootleg Range Rover now though. All right, after 1 hour and 50 minutes, with a couple breaks in between, I have finished building the 2023 AMC Eagle SX4. And, I don't really know. I mean, it looks okay. It looks like something that would sell, honestly. The back, I don't really know how you would do a back on this kind of car. So, I didn't really, like, the way I kind of did it was I was like, I wanted something to come down from here and go all the way down, like to here. But it kind of kept getting weird. And so then I kind of put like a bar across, like more horizontal, like an actual AMC Eagle was. And then it turned out like a Lincoln, whatever that Lincoln is, the MKT. Or, yeah, the MKT. And now it's like a Lincoln MKT. And then there's just an empty space right there that know what to do. This one actually has real exhaust pipes because it is true duals. And then there's like some... I guess these are the Eagle wings or the AMC wings or something as you would call them. Because the other car had them too. The Pacer had them too. Same with the hood. We got the same like grill shape. You know? It's pretty cool. I did like a basic interior because I'm kind of running out of time here. I just put the basic interior in, a steering wheel, door cards, and a fat ass screen. So it's like a modern car. And now, on to the last two! Yay, I can go to sleep. So I figured it out. I'm just going to make the Javelin, and then I'm going to edit the Pacer and turn it into a Hornet or a Matador or some kind of thing like that to make the whole lineup that we're going to be doing. Because, you know, muscle car, you got your sports car, then you got your big thing, which is the Eagle, and then you got your sedan, I guess. I don't know. But here is the Javelin. If anyone knows what the Javelin is, it's like the most underrated like muscle car of back in the day. They're fucking sick. They look sick. Anyways, we're gonna build this, and it's gonna be an honest-to-God muscle car with independent suspicion. Suspicion? Independent suspicion. It kind of sounds like some like crime investigating shit. Independent suspicion. Suspension is what I was trying to say, but we're gonna go with an all aluminum dual overhead 4-valve. I'm gonna say like a 6.4. We can base it off of like we could say it's like based off the 6.2 Hemi, just larger. 6.5, whatever. And then aluminum head as well. I want about like 500 horsepower, like maybe 480. This can be competing with the Mustang GT. So yeah, it's gonna be NA obviously because you want like a whole instead of a because real muscle cars are actually carbureted, but we're not gonna do carburation because that's illegal nowadays. Well, it's not, but you know, no one would have. Yeah, no one would have that nowadays. But we can get like the LS looking intake. That's so weird. That's a single standard, but I want per cylinder performance. Get like that carbon fiber shit on it. And we're gonna go with premium 95. Actually, let's go put super in this thing just because it's like, whoa, this is like a muscle car, man. You have to like be all muscly and stuff. Oh my god. High RPM. Come on. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? That didn't do anything. You know what? Lightweight forged. Ha! What are you gonna do about it? And then lightweight forged. Forged internals in your AMC. That kind of sounds weird. But this is not your average AMC. This is a new one. This is a new AMC. It's not a gremlin. Definitely not a gremlin. This is a Javelin with a 6.5 Hemi. And Hemi just means hemispherical head. It doesn't really mean anything else. They just thought it sounded cool. Like the 6-pack. The 440 6-pack. That just means it has like... It's like a twin carb. But like... Look. 2-barrel. Triple carb. 3 times 2 is 6. Boom. That's literally all it means. I got sidetracked. Headers. Long tubular. The vroom vroom headers. They go. 470 horsepurs. And then, we don't need gas mileage. There you go. 386 horsepower. And we can rev higher. A lot higher. Whoa. We can rev the 6500 and one. If we want. Which we are. And then we could up the compressione a lot. Boom. 502 horsepower. Maybe this can be called the 500. Just, yeah. The 500, the 500, AMX 500. There we go. The AMX 500. And, makes me really sad, but muscle cars nowadays don't have manual transmissions. So we're gonna have to go with an automatic. Wait. Yeah, automatic, advanced automatic, 8-speed, top speed of 215. That's kind of fast. That'll be a flex if it can go that fast. Anyways, open diff. Actually, wait. We're gonna go with a electric LSD. Yeah, electric LSD. Don't do LSD, kids. It's bad. And we need like 315s in the back. Come on. My V6 Challenger had 315s for some reason. The previous owner, before I bought it, put 315s on it. And I was like, why? I mean, it was fast, though. The only thing done to it was, like, 2% window tint. Like, it was some crazy-ass window tint. Like that. The window tint was literally this. You could literally not see inside of it. And then, it had a K&N cold air intake. You know, plus 10 horsepower. Plus 10 horsepower. I'm like stroking out. Can't talk right now. Yeah, we're gonna do double vented discs. Whoa, dude. And then no under tray. Actually, we'll do semi-clad. And then, ooh, rear seats. That's a dilemma right there. Because Challengers, I'm gonna base this off a Challenger again. Challengers have rear seats for people who don't have legs or arms or bodies. Yeah, so I'm gonna say there's seats back here. And I'm gonna do like the little shitty ones, like the asterisk one. It's like, hey, you can't fit in this at all. That kind of deal. And it's gonna be a sport premium. And it's gonna be electric variable, all this stuff, because you know nowadays gotta have stuff like that, man. And then we're gonna do active sport, semi-active, muscle, yeah. Also, the body I had to use, like the closest body to like modern looking is like one from 2005. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. All right, time for me to design this, and I'm gonna go turn my music on and be right back. Sorry, I was moving around in my chair. Here is the last vehicle I'm gonna build on camera, and then you'll see them all over in BeamNG together. Anyways, this is the 2023 AMC Javelin AMX 500, and it is called the AMX 500 because the Javelin AMX was like the top version of the Javelin, and this one has 500 horsepower. Yeah, that's about it. I I also did like the classic Javelin weird hood stripe on the front, and this car actually looks pretty good. Let's put some tint on it, because this car would have a lot of tint. There we go. Like even, I don't know, I didn't really know to the back. Kind of made it pretty basic, but it looks alright. Anyways, I'll see you guys over in BeamNG. And alright, here we are in BeamNG, and you may not be able to hear it, but 2 of these cars are running. Like, they're so quiet. I am in your engine bay. I cannot hear you. That's so weird. They're so quiet. Hey, where'd your engine go? Oh, it's right there. This is the Ambassador. It's literally the same thing as the Pacer, but this is just the Ambassador. Whoa. And this one's way heavier, but exactly the same car, same engine, same everything. Literally the same car. So this one's gonna be slower than that one. And this is the Javelin, yeah, and it didn't really do the back that well. Doesn't say Javelin anymore. But at least it says AMX on the side still, and AMX on the front. And then the Eagle. Doesn't say Eagle anymore. Anyways, we're gonna drive the Eagle first. Let's start it up. Let's see if it even sounds like anything. My controller not working? Oh, my controller isn't working. Gotta like do some surgery. Alright. Now it should work. Oh, don't open the Xbox overlay. No, no, people are gonna start texting me. Ah. Okay, turn it on. Oh. The starter is louder than the engine. Oh, there's some noise. Alright, let's go. I'm not really sure what I expected. It's about what I expected. Oh, look. Eagle. It shows up Eagle when you brake. Cool. Wait. The way I build these cars, I use a lot of bumper bars, and they could fall off. So, let's hit something and see how much shit falls off. Oh, there goes a wheel. Oh, not that much stuff fell off. Except for, like, stuff. Okay, cool. Let's just leave that guy there. And I'm going to save you for last. Which is only going to be, like, one car, because I'm not going to drive the Ambassador. And I'm also going to take the Javelin to the track. Okay, this is running, by the way. Let's turn it off and turn it back on. It's... you can't even hear the car. Oh, you can hear the turbo, though. Whoa. Little sporty guy. Oh, oops, oops, oops. I don't know what I'm doing. Almost blew up the car. Okay, that's pretty okay. It's not that fast, but it's not, like, painfully slow. And it can do reverse donuts, I think, if you turn off the ESC. But now I'm stuck on a wall. Oh, yeah, handbrake burnout. Ruin your car. There we go. And now, saving the best for last. Hopefully the best. No, not you. No, not you. You. Alright. Let's turn you on. No homo. Oh, look, it shakes. That's sick. Too bad the shaker hood doesn't actually shake. Shake? Shake. Shake. Steak and shake. Okay, let's switch in the sport mode and turn off ESC. So we can do a little bit of a burnout. Oh my god, that was like the easiest burnout I've ever seen. I just held down the brake and like put like 20% throttle. That's how you make a muscle car. Oh my god. Why is this like so good. Let's see how fast this boy can go. Alright, alright. Already pretty impressive. I don't know what the fuck that was. What the hell am I hitting? Oh, 180. And a piece of my car fell off. And I didn't hit the wall. Cool. Nice. I like this car. Drives nice. Also, it sounds like better than most automation V8s for some reason. And alright, before I end the video, we're gonna take this bad boy to Hirochi Raceway. Ooh, a light post. Light thing. Splat. 5 stars. Okay, I'll see you over at the raceway. You're on the racetrack. My controller shut off. Oh no. Why do you shut off? It's literally been like 2 minutes. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna go. Hooray, and we're off. First corner. I think this car actually is very well, like very good handling for being like a muscle car, air quotes. Also, look, it says Javelin again for some reason. I don't really think the gearbox really knows what's going on. We gotta turn off this ESC. There we go. It's off. Oh, the brakes are not the best, but that's, you know, it's a muscle car. You don't really need brakes. You don't buy it for brakes. You buy it for the fat-ass engine in the front. I think the time that we usually get is around like 130 something, even in slow cars, because I'm a bad driver. Oh, don't lose it. I just talked about how good you handle. Don't. That would have been my fault, by the way. That was easily, like, could have easily saved that if I started spinning out. But luckily I didn't. And I actually did the chicane properly. So I think our like best time is like a 135 in that crazy the fastest car in the world. Maybe it was like a 123 or something. Oh, we just passed that right now. Come on, sub 130. Yes, sub 130. Splat. Nice. All right. Until next time. I'm Uncle VENZ. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna drop the car from the sky again. What else is going on here? Look at this place like every time. Oh, what the fuck is this? A bridge. What's in here? Oh, what the heck? Oh, just a bridge to nowhere. Cool. Alright, bye.